Hi guys, it's Tom. It is now Friday the 14th of January 2011 already. If you can not believe it already, we actually made it to 2011. Cross your fingers. Actually, no, pretty good. Anyways, a lot of stuff is happening right now, okay? As you know, the last time that I talked to you was, I don't know if it was about post-glacial rebound, but it was like 3 weeks ago. So since then, we've had about four 7.0 earthquakes, severe flooding in about five different countries: Brazil, Australia, Sri Lanka, um, and two other places I can't remember. But Australia, they are seeing some of the worst floods since '74. They thought it was going to crest to 5.2 meters in Brisbane, or Brisbane, sorry, but it actually only crested to 4.6 meters. So thank God for that. But nonetheless, a lot of people lost their lives. Um, yeah, it's still one of their biggest natural disasters of all times, um, or of all time. On top of that, we have Sri Lanka claiming to be their biggest disaster since the tsunami in 2004. The floods there have displaced over 1 million people. They're only putting like $1.5 million into the relief fund, while Australia, albeit they're being affected, but they're compared to Sri Lanka, I think Sri Lanka has it a little bit worse. Um, Australia was claiming to at least have $4 billion worth of damage. Okay, and that was 4 days ago, before even more of the flash floods came. And Sri Lanka now, that this flood has displaced 1 million people, it's $1.5 million in relief fund. It just shows to everybody how inflation works in each different country. It's just very interesting how economics work in each country, or macro and microeconomics work in each country. So just take a look at that. But anyways, also the floods in Brazil, I can't focus on too much in one section. But yeah, it killed like 300 people. Death rate is rising in this flood. Like 300 people and whatnot, and they've had like 10 inches in 24 hours in the mountains, more to come. Uh, Dead birds, falling from the sky in Arkansas, which could be, as like I told you in the last video, a skyquake, the magnetic, uh, you know, the Earth's magnetic field overlapping, creating a skyquake and knocking the birds out of the air. We just have so many chaotic events, just like how we entered the new year in 2010, just like we're doing the same thing this year in 2011. We have these earthquakes, floods, birds falling out of the sky, just so many bad different things. And then we have the shooter that comes along. And the shooter has a lot to do with our everything that's going on in America right now, or not America, the United States. Just like the DC shooter or sniper, whatever you want to call it, the underwear bomber on the airplane, the Oklahoma City bombing with McVeigh, and now these are all milestones in our timeline of how the Constitution gets ripped away from our society bit by bit. And these are all key points. So that's why this is so important. This whole thing with the Tucson shooter, whatever, Jared Lautner, whatever, um, it is a big deal. I mean, the NRA was not going to speak, and thank God they didn't, um, until all the memorial services were over. at least they have some common decency out there. Whereas the press, which are ridiculous, intrusive, don't even care about people's privacy, just want to know this, that, and they're always nosy. They're like they are the propaganda, and they are neo-Nazi, feudalistic, socialistic, fucking pompous assholes that will not leave people alone. And same with that whole Westboro Baptist Church trying to protest. Oh, and that's a whole different tangent within itself. That Westboro Baptist Church, okay, I've watched way too many videos of them that have gotten me so fired up. But, hate in my religion, because I'm a Christian, resorts to evilness. So I shall not hate, no matter how bad it gets. But obviously, they are Christians too, but they are full of hate. So how can that be? They go around spouting, "Oh, you stupid faggot, go die in hell." Oh, great. Yeah. Okay, Westboro Baptist Church. That's exactly how Jesus taught. Oh, hey, faggot. Okay, you're going to hell. All right, go die. Okay, go die. Go die. You know, who does that? Jesus didn't do it. Okay. Moses, even during his shitty period in his time, didn't say anything like that. Okay. Although and Moses, which relates to the Old Testament, you know, which relates to Jews, because they think Jews are going to die in hell. Hello, Westboro Baptist Church. Who are or Jesus's and God's chosen people? They're the Jews. Okay. Well, why are you telling the Jews to go to hell? Because you know what? They're God's chosen people. Okay. So, Westboro Baptist Church, here's a message for you. I would flip the middle finger right now, but I wouldn't at the same time. Because you know what? I got better class than that, and you don't. Because you go out there, and I don't agree with our military system either. I don't agree with a lot of things out there right now. But for praising and worshiping somebody's death at a military funeral and putting it in front of their family, you think they have enough heartache as it is, and you put it in front of their face. How dare you, you know? And for that, what's her face, Fred Phelps' daughter, whatever, who gave birth out of wedlock for her bigot son or whatever, you gave birth out of wedlock, so ha 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 ha, you're going to hell. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that. So, Mrs. Phelps or whatever your name is, you're going to hell too. So, join the effing boat, biznatch. So, that's all I have to say about that. So, in the end, a lot of people are going to hell. I hope I'm not, but, if I am, I've tried to be the best Christian I can be. Well, I am trying better. Anyways, not trying to go on a rant. But a lot going on in the world. I'm sorry for the rant. Just a lot going on. But I will talk to you guys later. Yeah, and again, I'm sorry to go on the Westboro Baptist Church. I've just seen a lot of their stuff lately, and it just really irks me. And please comment about this too, because I hope I'm not the only one out there thinking about these Westboro Baptist Church people are nuts. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Night.